Will you have a tip with me? That's it.
Let's see here. I'm good. Hello? Hey, Brooke. Mom's got to come take over now.
Will you have a tip with me?
All right. Is there somebody here? Hi. Hello, hello. Well, hi, Chelsea. Hi. This is really weird talking to myself. I'm going to say that. I'll probably just wait a little bit before I start. Brooke was playing in my office, so she found my markers. I don't know if I can find the cover. So I will look for that. I feel like I'm missing... Oh, there we go. I don't feel bad for you. What happened? I think I missed the bottom because I scrolled down and I missed a bunch of people saying things. Hi, everybody. Sorry, so I didn't see you guys join because I had the screen scrolled the wrong way. Yes. Hi, Melissa. I should address you if I know your name, because some people I won't know their names, I bet. Oh, yes. She said, you said it's weird talking to the screen. It is weird talking to the screen. Very weird. Okay, I guess I don't really know what to talk about before I should start. Melissa, should I start now? What would you say? It's about, I said I don't feel bad for you. Would you say now is a good time, or should we give it a few minutes? Let's see. Oh, 3 minutes after. We'll wait a couple minutes here. Well, hello, I'm not sure. Okay, so if anybody has any questions to start out with, I'm going to, I have a little agenda of things I wanted to talk about and share with my team, and then when this came up, I just thought I would, Melissa needed somebody to do tonight, so I figured I might as well do it so I can share it with more than just my team. So if anybody has any questions, though, I can certainly answer those, try to answer those before, during, or after as well. So if you have questions throughout, you can do that. Thank you for the hearts. Those are very nice. They make you feel a lot better, like you're not just alone here, because it's kind of strange talking to yourself. So thank you. I appreciate those. Anybody have any questions about anything? Hearts are very good. Hearts are good. I can totally see why you like hearts, because here I am, just talking to myself. So, I'm struggling to get back to work after babies. Any tips? Yes, this right here is actually what is helping me a lot. So, back at it. That's exactly what I'm trying to do too. So yes, Chelsea, I will. I'm hoping that this will be helpful to you as it was for me. All right. Any other questions that you guys want to talk about tonight? All right. Well, before I start, I'm going to just introduce myself and maybe just say a little bit about myself. I'm Amy Swanson. I am on Life Changers. I'm one of Melissa's distributors. I joined about 1.5 years ago now. It was last March. I was following Melissa for a couple months, I suppose, just thinking she was kind of weird doing this wrap business. And then when she hit Diamond, I actually messaged her that day and said, what's this all about? I have to join. So at the time, we were really struggling financially. Our backs were basically against the wall. I was home with my daughter, who is almost 3 now, but we weren't really making it. So I joined. I didn't know a thing about it, hadn't tried a product, and I just hit the ground running. I hit Ruby really fast. I was working for the $10,000 bonus. I missed it by like 2 or 3 distributors. I was really, really devastated. I did not understand why. I was working constantly. I did not have a good balance at all. I was constantly at work. It consumed my mind. It was a bad month. Yeah, it was a very bad month. It was very hard. So I did not hit Diamond my first push, which was hard. I didn't stop. I was devastated, but I did not stop working. I did keep working very hard throughout the summer, and then and the fall hit. Still always thought I was going to get Diamond that next month. Never did. So I went to a conference, struggling Ruby. At that point, I had made it to Emerald, and then I went back down to Ruby, and then conference changed everything. Truly, truly changed everything. And then in March, then I went Diamond. They had the $20,000 bonus. So that's kind of my big story. Truly, yes. Truly it was. So I went diamond and I got the $20,000 bonus, and I just have to say conference really did change everything. So if you haven't yet, get to conference if you haven't thought about it. Things that I learned from that, I was, like I told you, I didn't have any balance whatsoever. We cried at conference because we knew you'd go diamond. We did. There was a lot of tears at conference. I kind of thought it was going to be like this cheesy thing, and sure, it was maybe cheesy, but it was so powerful. Conference is so powerful in so many ways. And we'll probably have one of these just to talk about conference, because we need to have them get you guys a conference because it's amazing. It changes everything. A lot of tears. But what I learned in my first beginning, because I do believe that I didn't hit diamond for a reason. Well, one of the reasons was there was a bigger bonus. I got a $20,000 bonus instead of just a 10, and I learned so much in my first beginning. One thing I wish that I would have done, I wish I would have enjoyed the journey along the way. I truly was not excited about any of the good things that I did accomplish in those first few months. I just, all I could think about was diamond. And so that was really, I wish I could go back and enjoy the beginning a little bit more than I did. So that was a really big bummer. But sorry, now I'm kind of off on a tangent, but all of this, I am talking about this because I've learned balance in my year and a half. I'm getting better at finding a balance. Yes, definitely enjoy the journey. I'm getting better at finding the balance and just working smarter and not harder, which is something that you've probably heard us say before. And so a couple weeks ago, the whole reason what I'm sharing today, Priscilla, she's a triple diamond in a sparkle and shine. She's one of our sideline uplines. And she shared something that Charlene Johnson, she's a network marketer, shared. She had like a broadcast, and she basically took some notes and shared them in a party for us. And so I went, and it was really, really awesome for me. So if you are looking for ways to kind of just, Shailene, did I say that wrong? I think I said that wrong. Sorry, it's kind of embarrassing. If you're looking for ways, basically, so basically what I'm going to share today is I'm going to share what she shared and then some of my own stuff too. So things that kind of stuck out to me, but a lot of it's just going to be verbatim from the party that I went to online. So her kind of snippet of it was how to make your next 90 days the most effective you've had in years. And, well, hello, welcome. The best you've had in years. And I kind of think that this can be all the time, and it just depends on how different your goals are. I don't think my husband realized just turn the speaker on in the other room. Okay. So if you have a pen and paper out, get them out, because it is going to be helpful if you take notes. I think there's a lot of power when you write things down and even when you share. So if you want, I would love it. And I think everyone else would like it too when we're going to be writing goals today. Well, hello from Virginia. And so if we're going to be writing goals, so write those down as we talk about them. And if you want to share them, you can even like hit goal 1 and then what yours is to give people ideas, to kind of bounce ideas off people. So goal 1 is people. So we're going to be going through 10 goals, like I said, to help, just to kind of, people who are just jumping in, 10 goals to help people make your business more effective. And this is in your next 90 days. So I'm kind of thinking this could be all the time, but again, this party that I'm sharing is focused on the next 90 days. So in the next 90 days, here's some goals. Goal 1 is people. It says set a goal related to people that are helping you. So this could be your team, your leaders, your mentor, maybe some customers. So make that person or people feel special in the next 90 days. So it could be, maybe it's your mentor, maybe it's your downline of distributors. It could be, if you don't have a team yet, it could be just your loyal customers. So some ideas could be like a retreat, a getaway, a letter, a gift. Make them feel amazing, make them feel appreciated. Basically give them credit and let them know that you couldn't do this without them. So for me, I'll be sharing a lot of my goals too. I'm just so thankful for the distributors on my team, and so my goal is to, so some of you know, surprise, is to write a handwritten note to my distributors, and I wish that I should do this more, and I don't know why, to show how much I appreciate them, but that's my goal. So again, like, it could be a letter to a customer, or lots of different things. So again, so if you're on here, it'd be great if you could like interact a little bit, maybe share some of your ideas. So you could you could type goal 1, just so everyone knows what you're talking about, say letter to distributors. So something like that. So thank you. That's goal 1. So again, write these things down. Goal 2, and if you want it to be a secret, it can be a secret too. Goal 2 is invest. This one is really interesting to me. It says, invest in something that scares you, that is a business tool or resource. A seminar, a new phone, an email service like maybe the MailChimp, um, a customer relationship management system, an assistant, something that may scare you, but you know that you need to do. Write down specifically what you're going to do. So this is kind of what helped me think of what it is. Where are you struggling? What tool, knowledge, or resource do you really need to make more money? Something that will make your business move faster, maybe a new laptop, maybe a phone, a program, a resource tool, conference. Remember, it needs to be something that kind of scares you. Great one, Chelsea. Great one. So for me, this investment kind of was twofold for me. One thing I'm investing in absolutely is conference. So conference is my first one. My second one, my husband, Brian, and I have been talking about this for a very, very long time. Our computer is ancient in computer world. And so I sit down to do something and it takes me hours to do something that should really take me just, okay, hours is a lie. It takes me a very long time to do something that shouldn't. So, then I just kind of don't do it sometimes because I know that I don't have the time for it. So, good. Periscope daily for those of you who are jumping on. So I am going to, my other goal is our investment. We actually just 2 nights ago, we bought a new computer. And so it's a big investment, and he also is self-employed too, so we can both write it off and all the business. But 2 things for me were conference investing in and computer. So goal 1 is people, 2 invest. Excuse me, moving on to 3 is implement. So this is, again, coming from what they, from the Priscilla party. Thank you, Priscilla, if you're on here. Schedule 3 hours of implementation a week, okay? So you are spending, hopefully, a lot of your time learning all these great ideas. Lots of times you're maybe doing the Facebook hustle, or maybe you're listening on Periscope, or you're listening to other podcasts, reading books, other training that you're getting. Anyways, hopefully you're getting a lot of stuff that you're learning in social media training all over the place. So have you actually implemented it? So this is kind of, how often do we go and we hear something but we don't do anything about it? I have these great ideas, but rarely do I sit down and actually do them. I'm kind of the queen of that. So successful people are the ones who actually schedule time to implement what you've learned. So every time I don't, I feel overwhelmed, and I just don't feel very good. So I feel overwhelmed and behind. So write down a goal to schedule in your phone. Write down a time each week that, or for the week ahead, that you're going to actually do that. So I'm on my phone now, but what I did, I scheduled, so Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 3 o'clock, my alarm goes off. So for those 3 hours, I implement what I've learned. So maybe it's a Facebook hustle. One of the things I'm working on is getting, a good one. Goal 3, this has been on my list of goals all summer, to have scheduled time. Yes, it makes such a big deal. Like when it's scheduled, you know you can do it, check it off, and you're done. Rather than it looming over your head, then it just doesn't work. So I'm supposed to be looking at my other thing too. Sorry, I lost track of mine. So I'm making lists. So I've been working on like my email list, my loyal customers, my potential distributors, and also on Facebook, my groups, so I can send things off easier. So that's one of the things I'm working on, for example. That's implementing things that I've learned. Okay? Goal 3 is implement. Goal 4 is relationships. So remember, this is for the next 90 days. In the next 90 days, do one thing a week to make your significant other feel incredibly significant. It can be your best friend, sister, brother, partner. So basically, people who are caring for you, take care of them first. So specifically, schedule 12 activities. So it could be like a date night, a card, a letter, maybe hide a gift somewhere, send flowers to their office. So do something for the next 12 weeks. People, if somebody's not supporting you, they were saying that maybe they don't feel significant. So support them, love on them, and they can in turn support you more and help you in your business. So write in your notebook and comment below with ideas possibly that you have. So again, my significant other is in the other room. It's Brian. So I'm working on doing 1 a week of those as well. So if you have some ideas, you guys can shoot them off. But that is goal 4. All right, moving on to goal 5 is commit. Commit to do that thing that you know that really moves your business along, and then commit to X amount of hours a week. So what is that one thing that makes the biggest difference in your business? Is it maybe listening to live videos or cold calls, longer hours, blitzing? What is it that moves your business forward? What's that one thing, if you could only do nothing else, if you had to work your business, could only do one thing, what would it be? So again, in your notebook,